Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the tech world lately, the POCO Carnival 2026. Now, if you're not familiar, POCO isn't just another smartphone brand, it's a fan-driven powerhouse that's been shaking things up for 8 years now. And this year, they're celebrating with a theme that's as bold as their phones, from 8 to infinity. Personally, I think this theme is more than just a catchy phrase, it's a statement about their journey from a niche player to a global force in the tech space. What makes this really interesting is how POCO is using this event to not just sell phones, but to build a community. It's like they're saying, hey, we're not just here to make gadgets, we're here to create a movement. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the POCO F8 series. The F8 Ultra, in particular, is a beast. With the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset and a 6.9-inch AMOLED display, it's clearly targeting power users and multimedia enthusiasts. But what really caught my eye is the 2.1-channel audio system with sound by Bose. In my opinion, this is a game-changer for mobile audio. It's not just about loudness, it's about depth and clarity. If you take a step back and think about it, this is POCO's way of saying, we get it. You want a phone that's as good for gaming as it is for binge-watching your favorite shows. Then there's the F8 Pro, which feels like a more balanced offering. The 6.59-inch display and 100W hypercharge are impressive, but what many people don't realize is how the IP68 rating adds a layer of durability that's often overlooked in this price segment. From my perspective, this is POCO's way of bridging the gap between flagship features and mid-range pricing. It's not just about specs, it's about value. Now, let's shift gears to the X8 series. The X8 Pro Max is a monster in terms of battery life, 8,500 mAh with 100W charging. That's insane. But what this really suggests is that POCO is listening to its users. Battery anxiety is real, and they're addressing it head-on. The Dimensity 9500's chipset also ensures that this phone isn't just a battery pack with a screen, it's a performance powerhouse. One thing that immediately stands out is the IP69K rating, which is rare even in flagship devices. This raises a deeper question, are we seeing the lines between mid-range and premium phones blur even further? The X8 Pro, on the other hand, feels like a more refined version of its sibling. The 6,500 mAh battery and Dimensity 8500 Ultra chipset make it a solid contender, but the real star here is the 50MP Sony IMX882 sensor. A detail I find fascinating is how POCO is pushing camera tech in a segment where it's often an afterthought. This isn't just about taking good photos, it's about giving users the tools to express themselves creatively. Now, let's talk about the Carnival itself. The discounts are generous, I mean, $50 off the F8 Ultra. That's not just a sale, it's a statement. But what makes this event truly unique is the Complete Your Infinity challenge. POCO is inviting fans to co-create with the brand, which is a brilliant move. It's not just about selling phones, it's about building a community that feels invested in the brand's success. In my opinion, this is where POCO really shines. They're not just selling products, they're fostering a culture. But here's the thing, POCO is a global brand, and that comes with its own set of challenges. The pricing and availability vary by region, which can be confusing for consumers. What many people don't realize is that this is a common issue with global brands, but it's something POCO needs to address if they want to maintain their momentum. If you take a step back and think about it, this is a growing pain for a brand that's expanding rapidly. So, what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think POCO Carnival 2026 is more than just a sales event, it's a celebration of how far the brand has come and a glimpse into where it's headed. From the F8 series to the X8 series, they're pushing boundaries in terms of features, pricing, and community engagement. But the real question is, can they keep this momentum going? In a market that's as competitive as smartphones, that's the million-dollar question. What do you think? Are you Team POCO, or do you think they still have some ground to cover? Let me know in the comments below.